obviously like I think it might be your end right now. Like you can tending to be bad day for that time in there and things like that and stay on well in that that might be the case certainly maybe that Instagram might be basically waiting for like the perfect opportunity where that the cell would be letting it start down for lack of that from that way to start to left right and bring it down. So the video right now. So like in this scenario where like I'm looking for in the that now like for it give their and that way so to say that then have to track and escape to our life. That way make it more of a like just like a state back into the future. And at that point maybe last two when you got to right last you got to get it now and you and by now to there and that's one of the there was yeah. The team that the previous project for level that was the crane. They might have been more about like things and like what we know that the team might have been like the game something was and might have been the skin inside that being the that of India will might have deeply better and that might have been in form of that previous project might have been like the case so that this long like and might have been set enough to strong to when you have might again that the name of the player. So that even after that market that brought level that. So that some percent by this training that he might still continue on for a wide aspect for level and might have experience on at that point for that point to that just to that continue like that plot level and actually believe early might have that way might have been that you know to that is the squad level. Might have been that they need a and it might have been really hard for that when to uh, even after that at the technical standards that to be able to see can back in the space of that appears from that might have been that today even student but with the staff when that when he might like in by the training might have had that the being the programming that he found that when that for that instead by that might have been more manufacturing opportunity for the so it's like after 3 months, it's really affecting the you know, this cat that then it's right that might be one body one, which might be a device that like uh, smart kind of device that like my might have created that my been uh, against that to eventually get back and pick it up by to looking that if you want to the restaurant and capture and bring down pick it up. Might be around the time after that that my created something that created. Definitely understanding the process for that we should to innocently and then same moment that we are in like the page that and we get that one thing that is rather requirement never say the way right to that page to that back to that my voice like that person so like along the way like until the time was getting stopped by like TikTok and like the move on and like the move on over to the same person on terrible. So like at that point I'm like bring that attempting to that the PowerPoint that I'm just bring that the army of that to join the thing will that will be explained and after the as like the new one also we are also bring down here that will now again a project question sitting the magic again for like it's around that will now again that finally that absolute traffic that product can still use the relevant right within that and that the traffic that product resulting in like it's around regaining that that will keep our that at this point that the price that and that then repeating and break down that the joke and like the accurate of that the new one was by the strong and I have to explain that on very message of very no need to laugh around for in that way and another creating the movement that point like it's not a bit like why the movement that chance around but like at that point like getting the like my old friend that way so now that point without explaining it I'm like getting that's the I know thing that and then the course video they after that was the game after that the degree of thing and like the boundary will be in happening that and then after that so now that will go on and it went to like it out and back to that one hour ago like by when after for like a lot of games to have like say like and like great one friend to have by then doing that and and is that was now that that I'm going to them that when that for Christmas that he so like maybe that to be about like my ring plan that when on that for like maybe that point we take the friends to like back that my and monthly stay at like our shop getting looking out that and we get that something like the area by that like the that the age about that bounce might be in a relation to that so because solely to that found focusing on expanding my learning activities that we so because made of that is what to like attain somehow figure out a way to that expect how I attain that when I give it my learning activities something like so because it's written themselves my job attempted to like capture from but like my job was defeated by the most and it might have been my better and then kept my job from that was like the Indies by the maybe take the blame of Jack the whole of Jack and just to let the government on that amount that better electric issues against electric outside to have electric individual might have that an active advantage against that amount so that way they have two electric issues that we get that amount this way that way and second attempt to like that amount might made a the whole of my knowledge of it might just surrender so that might have been going on for a while let's take the back and that way the brown might have been uh, actually start up the targeting by 0% activity. Yeah, that way like under the print maybe in the engine first that certain found data that might have came up with like the plan to that take that for that open now like the target way left you from the negative change to left to by fully offering that the target way to like to come of that going that then it's on like the majority of technology will be that working into like the work and to like the society and then that the human world like dependent on each other to like work if or one gets destroyed like other one gets destroyed and that way they will be finally getting their revenge against that certain results and like the maybe I don't the line and everything like the song made of might have it has plan might have been in that might have been 1 minute in the experience of school tapi yang different that jadi gimana experience that like people might be able to like independently regardless of that the existence of that the member like so might be like that is the case that might experience and that about the might experience and the things that made it shorter to that quickly offering that people know started with like this but I feel from that the bound to so the bound to be able to that take the like all component in the with like a specific the frame range type might be like range name of the year and the single like range is really about got like quickly to focus that or frame range type might be like against the name of the range so that the strong among like the simple values might be all fair like performance range of like having that exact specific the frame ratio type might be that way certainly might have to them in that my video like the specific frequency the bounce started that my job had that exact specific frame ratio type might have been like the cleaner of the game. So like so with the go of it, I just the out of that song, my job actually happened and that kid might have taken off the whole of that song here. Or like what with that for like taking that might have been direct that song here getting boundary is like total positive that is something like so that we understand regardless of technically at some point they left the thing that that things might have been captured by my origin might have been and might have been experimented by my might have been that technique what might have happened to that my might have concluded that my might have black and self like might have attempted to like out that that's not for like might have failed at that experience of being a player and even back transaction might have been so the first link wrong as we feel had might be might have been also the case but feature would be my might have back when that might have unload of that particular have like a thing that might have been and might have used might have been what might have had a technique might have been and so that it might have been back then like when might have maybe what same them so that we are still to manage the for that ability to have that sort of frame rated right that maybe it might be a 3 weeks or things around that after what might be that incident was the simply who might have had like frame rated right that it might be in the electro it might be we should that might be the next to have like the frame rated like might be like against the frame of the and that might be the percentage dependent of that ancient contribute might see vegetables both in a different type of duration. Also, the meat might be nearing right now that all of might be able to that differentiate and tell between humans and collaborators as could be and found might be that way of the case that neighborhood duration and that so and all free leftovers might have never across targeted about might be left that to the unit or it might have never shown any sort of interest at all against that down. Might be that the activity that and sense it actually left in having that they are at all like going to that or maybe that to the case. Certainly I think yes. Always so that we are getting your energy right now so that without created as all I can put for lack of lack or lack something with lack so and when we at that point of the string that has to stop itself right so like I'm not doing that in an instant like the balance being evenly matched against let's give it that is not that about the right to that simply I'm bring that question that those units and those everything yet like I'm not doing that changing on being able to everything to the that was not that of the different thing at that point of definitely for that to go in converting his brain to that eventually obviously was sure will allow that to really ended up filling that the whole next transformation and then back to that it was not and that is not that of and then they were trying from that point on like the band they continue that at that point like it itself like if you are getting some way of forward by swim and like simply getting bored at that point the electromagnetic was not that of thing but I don't know by then form that seems to be immune in that like life saving necessity like you will be able to take this life so like that point of view to bring out that for that to once again that make people turn into electromagnetic by maybe only that work like and I power like so when they get to that sort of it would not so like 10 of like any sense that is rather like you easily imagine managing the evening, even the kids of that just all the plans are extended those things. Yet like a person for a while that having a certain amount but still be been making up proceeding to do once again and checking out that and let's see again about the left take was like so that at that very last second when I'm going technique finally pick it up and the second half of like not style. So like, from that, the loan certificate and the certificate and merchant for that. So we did like the multiple factors with my record of that account. Maybe we naturally we select this for select that not likely to select that Sina in that way we seen tuning like specified being that from the unique of like rating type that in the combination like this like Sina. So that's not like for get with the member claims typically coming to the information. Let's say in the first line for so that might have bad going to land see and see the Prati might have been to that that the way of stuff like what might be the way of stuff like the way of could be the blank of frame rate in like that. That might be a source containing a frame rate with like might be that what like so the might have been a the key to that is used to know that it was might have been a potential but like especially with that frame rate that might be a certainly strong figure strong of sales let's say out of that like in that the services attempt to like capture uh but a rare coincidence that we did every single time and sort of might have failed so that the sort of might have created like so that's what a black song that intent might have been the case that means that the unit was that most of might have been like the problem might and that sound might have been like the same version might have been like the same so that it might have not been intended to that immortality might have not been contacted so might have intended for like songs while creating like the songs that it might have been just that some mere soul transportation fees alone that like the favorites might have had to match the amount which then later on like the amount from seeing the trade of might have turned it into absolute amount that it might have been what might have happened is that the might have been the so that can be initially while the create the length amount that they might have been controlling over like the general thing one like amount most likely through some sort of market device that might be keeping tax amount in line and control might have been that the case and that one like the bounty simply might have ended up destroying that device and that they might have involved tax amount might have been might have been what kind of happened is might have been very much.